Welcome.
There it is. There it is. Si-Woo Kim, your Players Championship winner. He gets the crystal. He gets 5-year exemption on tour.
The youngest.
Youngest
player
broke
on tour.
Broke Adam Scott's record as the youngest player to win in 21 years and change.
And he was as cool as a cucumber when he took home that crystal. Hello, everyone. Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
And I'm Curtis Dvorak. Happy Monday, folks.
It was fun. It was like everyone was waiting to see, you know, he's a young guy. Is he going to get nervous? Is he going to choke? What's going to happen when he gets to 17? He's like, meh. I got this.
I hate to say this. I mean, congrats to Si-Woo Kim. He's a 21-year-old, you know, kind of rookie.
With a nice paycheck at the end of the day. Not bad for a 21-year-old.
1.9 mil in the pocket. Plus, that's what people were like, oh, what's he going to win? Well, he wins that check, but he also, all of his sponsors. All of his sponsors send checks when you win tournaments because you were in the last group and your logo was on a lot more. So he got big checks today from them. The 5-year exemption on tour means
that's huge.
That's almost $1 million a year guaranteed when you count up all the stuff that you're going to get from endorsements. But great to see him. But I got to admit, sorry, I hate doing this. It was a negative thing. Yes, like many people out there, we were hoping for one wayward shot to bring the field back into it.
Because you want that. I mean, the great thing about TPC Sawgrass and the stadium course is the final 3 holes, right? When you have 16, 17, and 18. And anything can happen on that risk-reward par 5, which I think one guy had a double eagle, wasn't it?
Yeah. First ever.
First ever. And then you have the par 3 17, which is always fun because if you're nervous, you're leading. Are you going to hit one in the drink? Are you going to do a drop? I think.
Look at him walk off.
Who was it? Holmes? Was it Holmes who had
JB.
he had a couple of balls in the drink. Anyway,
and
then you go to 18, and you're always worried about that water on the left-hand side because I know when I've played that in the past, for some reason my ball always seems to go into the water no matter what I do. But these guys are pros, and this guy was something else.
He handled 16, 17, and 18. He parred 16. Knocked it to the middle of the green on 17 as he swung the club on 17, swings it, watches it for a sec, twirls the club, and starts walking before the ball's even hit.
It's all the twirl of the club. You didn't even have to see when you see a player do that. You know,
when they twirl the club,
they know it's good.
Good shot.
It's good. You don't even have to look to see where it's flying to because otherwise, you know, they can just tell by the ball flight, the sound, the whole 9 yards.
We wanted to see. I was rooting for Ian Poulter. He's now an old guy.
There was some, not controversy, but there was some concern as to whether or not he was even going to be playing in the field.
3 weeks ago, he didn't know if he had his tour card still eligibility, and they found out he was in the tournament. And now this finish is going to help him quite a bit. But I was rooting for him. I wanted to see, you know, there's so many guys at 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4 under, and C just sat there at 10 and didn't move. He didn't bogey. No bogeys all day.
No, I mean, that's what I said. He's cool as a cucumber. And that's what you want in golf, selfishly. I know for those guys, for Kim, I mean, he just wants to coast in there, a nice 3-shot lead. You know, he could have a couple mistakes or whatever, still come out on top. But for us, we want to see the battle to the end.
Yeah,
we want to see the playoff. We want it to go, you know. Yeah. But it is neither here nor there. It was beautiful. The course looked phenomenal.
Great
on
week.
TV
I'll be out there later this week.
Will you?
Yeah, I'll be playing the course. There's the trophy.
Look just like that.
I held that trophy Friday morning.
You did, and thank goodness you didn't drop it.
I held that trophy Friday morning, and he now gets to take that home. His name engraved on it by the Waterford rep, who was on site.
And his flag is going to be too, right? When you drive into the players now,
South
you'll
Korea
see
flag
his. Yep, and then the flag will be flying. His personal, his logo, his image, right, is going to be one on the flags that line the drive all the way to the clubhouse.
Congrats, C. I think Si-Woo, S-Dub is what he goes by. S-Dub Kim.
Okay.
But it was a great week. Great week out at the players, out at the beach.
You were up at 4:45 every morning, going out there, working hard.
I tell you, that beats you up. That beats you up.
It is an early morning call. At least you're at Jack's Beach, so you could just drive right down the road. But you had fun. You'll be out there next week. Now we're back to the routine of being back in the studio.
I'm at home yesterday watching the finish of the players, and all of a sudden, obviously everyone remember the hurricane. Hurricane Matthew came through and destroyed our dunes. So I'm out there last night, and all of a sudden I see they'd been preparing, and the beach dune rebuild has started. There it is, 7 o'clock last night.
This is right outside your window, right?
Right outside my patio. They start right there. That pipe, you can see the water, that's water and sand coming through where it's all pumping out. And these bulldozers, all night. They went all night long. After a couple hours later, there's the ship out there that the sand's coming from. And I was like, okay, I got to get a closer look at this. They kept going. 2 hours later, I was like, I'm going down there. Our boardwalk wasn't blocked off by them because it comes from our building. So check this out. I got up right close right where they are. I mean, this bulldozer's coming out of the water right there. They built a seawall to keep. There you go. You see all the sand and water coming in right there.
Wow. This is right by your condo.
That bulldozer, by the way, is as big as a pickup. I'm sorry, a dump truck. And then I'm on my dock, and I figured this guy would stop as he's coming towards me. He's pushing all the sand.
They were hoping he's going to stop because that guy ain't moving. It's when you play chicken with something like that, you know you're going to lose.
And super talented. These guys driving these massive, 10-ton machines, pushing sand around, pushing earth, basically making earth. They're making new land.
Because of the erosion. And then you did a time lapse. So you were really into this last night. Most people are like, oh, that's neat, and go to bed. You were up all night videoing it.
But folks, this is fascinating. They are literally pushing the ocean back. When they finish this project, the tide will come in 50 yards short of where it was coming in. It's crazy. We literally are building land and pushing the ocean back.
And the idea is if another storm should come through, nor'easter, what have you, and it washes away the sand, it's there to be washed away, correct? It's there to have a protective barrier between the ocean and you.
And then this morning I wake up, they went all night. I wake up this morning to see how far they got.
Okay.
And in a matter of 14 hours, look at this. 14 hours, they started over there to your left, and those dunes right in front by the boardwalk, you can't tell, that's 10 to 12 foot high of sand they built up. And now those dunes were flat before. After the hurricane, the dunes got wiped out into our pool, and now we have 12 feet of dunes in front of us. And they finished in a matter of 14 hours. They're still working this morning, and they're still going. They finished like 4 blocks of the beach, replenishing the dunes. Those guys, if you're out there at the beach and you get out there, go by and shake their hand, go by and tell them thank you, because, to your point, talk to Tim Deegan, he said those dunes, that will protect at least 2 more categories of a hurricane. Oh, for sure.
Could you imagine if they aren't there, then the water comes right in, and you've seen those videos, it goes right into the ground floor. Or my car, the last time the hurricane came through, Matthew took my car.
Nice. So they're going to be out there.
You shouldn't park it in the parking garage, even though the insurance company tells you to park it in the garage because there's a storm surge.
Below the water level.
It's a little things were floating from underneath the seats that I hadn't seen in years. I'm like, oh, that's where that went, but it's like gross.
But it was fascinating. It's fascinating to watch. If you get out there today and watch it, it is just amazing to watch them literally take sand from the bottom of the ocean a mile out, and now they're putting it on the beach, and we've made land. What a time to be alive.
What do you do? Brew, is he watching this? Brew is his dog.
They love it. They love it because now they've built big dunes for them to go
sniffing. All kinds of new smells. Speaking of pets, by the way, Pepperazzi time. It's Monday. We thought we'd throw this in here to launch the week on a good note.
Good stuff. We love Pepperazzi and your picks. This is Bruno and Bailey. Derek Knaus added this adorable duo to the gallery.
They look like Ewoks a little bit,
Got them.
That's so cute.
Here's Lily.
Oh,
Looks like she just woke up from a nap.
That's a great photo.
Our very own Jim Harriff. That's his Lily.
Oh, I was gonna. You know why this is a great photo? Because he's an editor. He has the eye for this.
Photog, editor, producer. And here's Helen, hanging out in a basket. Not sure if it's her basket. Susan Daly Garris sent us this photo. Appreciate you guys sending your photos. Keep sending them in.
Even if it's not her basket, that is now that cat's basket. Because that's how cats are. Cats take ownership of whatever they want, and that's it.
Well, make sure you send your pictures in to us on all our social medias and tag us with your pet pics. Our Pepperazzi photo gallery is brought to you by affiliated veterinary specialists. And be sure to check out avspethospitals.com to learn more about caring for your pet.
Good deal.
Stuff.
All right, still to come on First Coast Living on this Monday edition, how the city of Jacksonville is uniting the senior community by offering more activities, from fun ways to get together, to stay healthy and fit. We're going to be talking with Mary Farrell. She is the manager of senior services for the city of Jacksonville. She's coming up next. We'll be right back.
This is a